They got no clue who the fuck they're messing with. Took the only thing I ever gave a shit about. Now I got nothing left to lose. I'm going all in on this suicide run. And every last bastard that crosses me, they're gonna feel my hate till their last breath.
What's up, guys? So let's continue to build the system, the combat system, right? Let me stop the story trigger because I have a story that I start at the beginning. Alright, let me delete this music too. For now we can see that the character only hits. We don't defend, we only hit. Or let me put this AI of this character to pursue me, the current state on combat, and the enemy. I am already an enemy and already engaged, so it will start to follow me. And he hit me and I can't defend, I can't do anything, right? So that's it, I'm dead. So actually, who starts hitting first and don't stop wins the fight. And that's not an actually game of fighting, right? Who starts beating is the one. No, we need to make defense, we need to make counter attacks, right? I created on the code, I only do plugins, I don't mess with projects. I deal with plugins that we make projects, right? We plug in into the projects and make it work. We don't mess with projects, because if the project is updated, you are behind, you know. So that's why I like plugins. I make it compatible with projects. So I have the player character and I have many components. I'm going to take the input. Alright, I have a aim action, but as I am using the character, the gasp character, you know, I'm using this one. I will make another video teaching how to implement this plugin, alright? But for now, I have this character, right? And I have I already have the class settings set to the player character, that is the custom class of the plugin. So that's why I have all these components here, the components that are from the player character, right? And I'm not using the input action that I created because the gasp character already has an aim action, alright? I'm using the attack, the custom one, but I'm not using the aim action because gasp already has one, you know. I did this, it was like this originally, alright? The original structure of the game animation sample is this, and the only thing I did was this. The combat component is exposed to blueprint, and you can set the aiming right from here. When it started, set aiming, and when cancel or complete, you set the aiming to false again, alright? And we have the debug components. Alright, we have the debug component that we can turn it on here. Let me see if this NPC has any debug active. No, any. And this one I have. I'm gonna turn it off. You'll see nothing on the screen, but if I'm turning on the combat, I can see all things on the screen. If I aim, we can see the aim right here. Let me run. Oh shit, let me take out this guy. We'll take a little further. Alright, you can see right here, if I'm aiming, I already put it on the debug component to show it. Alright, to show when he's aiming and when he's not. So we already have this combat component variable updating by the sandbox character through here. That's it. That's what I needed, because I am thinking how I'm going to implement this, because I have some animations here that are counter attacks. Let me see the plugin folder. Of course, these animations are not going with the template because it is third-party animations. Alright, this one I have counter attacks here. This one I have this kind of attacks. If we are getting hit, we can defend. Né? We dodge it. What's the word? I forgot it. We deviate, right, from the punch, and we punch it. Alright, that's a nice mechanic to put it, right? And I thought putting that defensive thing, where's my character now? I think of putting my defense in the middle, you know, of these attacks here, so we can open a window of while the attacking is happening. We can open a window that if the player hits a button, it can counter attack, you know. And I think that we can counter attack only if we have some counter attack bar, you know. I guess it's cool if we only defend on the first hits, because it will push the engaging combat a little further. And I think we can hit, and with defense 1, and you start hitting, and you will defense another, and we'll feel a counter bar, and when that bar is loaded, we can counter attack. I think that's nice. We can counter attack and taking the attack back, you know. As we use in the same class to NPCs, we are only player character. We don't have any NPC class. We only have the player character class, because I want to make a multiplayer in the future, and we will have it will be very easier if we are only using one class, one main class. That is the player character class. Alright. That's nice. That's nice. So we're gonna do it. We are going to do it. Actually, the current only attacks and only gets hit. Let me save it on a to-do folder here. This is the current, right? We need to do is while player character attacks, if controlled by humans, alright, us, not AI. A window is opened during Anim montage. What am I telling here? I am telling this. Let me take the combat. Alright, game is the game I'm making. That's why I have these montage collections here, because it will go with the plugin, not the animations, but the montage collections. I have near combat, I have distant combat, you know, the combat. I will have front, left, right, backwards. Alright, I'm gonna do everything. For now is on the front combat, but the enemy, the target, he will rotate towards you, and the combat is very cool. Alright, so what am I telling to counter attack is like this. I'm gonna make another Anim notify, because I'm going to pull it right here. He's starting and hit. We have 26 frames. Yeah, 26 frames that we can put a window. We can put a notify here that will open a window to defend, and here we close the window to defend. So a window is open during the Anim montage in some frames. If player is controlled by humans, alright, if it is controlled by humans, player, alright, will need to hit the buttons to defend. Alright, this is nice. 2. If controlled by AI, we will use the current difficulty, yeah, as a probability to make AI defend. I think that's nice, because if you are playing the easy mode, the AI will defend less, you know. And if you have a counter bar, it will get slow every time you counter attack. So I guess that's very nice, because when you get low you can't counter attack, and you will have chances to miss it, because the player will have to get in the time, you know, you get to push in the right time. If controlled by AI, we use correct difficulty as probability to make AI defend. Alright then. So that's what I'm talking about. I need to put some widgets, right? That's right too, I need to put some widgets. Widgets that appear to feedback player that he can defend in that time. That's what we are going to do. So we are going to open Windows. I work with Anim notifies. That thing is brilliant. I have the combat notify here, and I have a combat notify type. Let me get to the types here. Let me collapse this one too. This is what I'm talking about. I already have this notifies that are from combat context. It's my mic turn on. Alright, this is oh, test, yeah. Play, get here, reset attack, end attack, apply, alright, and what is a good name for it? Let me ask AI a good name for it, because I like to have a good counselor, you know. What is the best name to a new notify type? I'm going to open a window for player can defend and also close our window. To be clean, architectural and intention driven, the notify is not defend, it's opening, closing a gameplay window. Set defense window. Set defense state, set parry window, combat opportunity. This is notify, it's not defense. Set defense window. I'm gonna open defense window. Nice. And close defense window. That's nice. We will have close, open, and close, and that will have a widget. Alright. Open defense window, close defense window. And after that, let me put it here. Notify types. I have the combat types. So now I can make in combat type. Alright. And when the case is open defense window, I'm gonna create another function here for handle. Open defense, or I can make an only one, right? Let me make an only one. I need one function that receives a boolean. Set defense window. That's nice. I like this. I like this name. We're gonna make this handle. If this is on the, I'm gonna put it here. Set defense window. We're gonna take the combat component too. Right, we're gonna take this combat component as a parameter. So inside the combat component we need to have this beacon defend. Beacon defend. Where I put this, that will be here. Be aiming. I need to fix some starting values are a little mixed up, but it's compiling correct, so I'm not messing with this right now. It's getting hit. I'm gonna copy this and what B can defend. Combat stats. This is not stats, but I can. This is a. I can mess with this after, but after the B is attacking on the constructor, I need to put this B can defend starting with false. Alright. Now the B can defend exists, and we need to make a forcing line, the right way to do it. Forcing line. It's a void one because we can set can defend. Alright, I love AI. He autocompletes everything, and we can forcing line get can defend. Man, this is fantastic. I love this when he autocompletes like this. So we have get can defend and set can defend. On the notify, we'll make the. First of all, we need to create this declaration here. nice. Now I'm gonna do, where's my notify? I'm gonna set it combat component if combat component return, and then combat component set can defend, and I put this enable here. In FB enable. No, actually I only need to do this, right? That's the right way, because I'm already passing the boolean here. So here I need to make it like this way. Open the fence window. Open the fence window. It's nice, my man. Let's do it. Actually, that's not inside the combat, it's inside here, and we put this here. Set the fence window. What? Alright, I put it wrong, it's here. I need to put inside Anim notify. I just put it inside the combat. Let me take it out of here. It's not here, man. You belong here. Let me put it on the top. That's right. Now you're right. Now it is alright. I already have this verification here, so I'm gonna put it like this way. And now I'm gonna close the fence window, and I put the same thing but false. Alright, so now I have I put a new variable inside the character combat component, that is this variable we can defend. So I want to update the debug component. I want to update the debug component here to when we are printing the combat, the debug combat. I want downwards to make another one called, oh, but I can use no, and here I have another, I already have a context location to put it on. Let me see, target, combo, defense, here, state flags. Is attacking. I'm gonna put another one here. Can defend. Yeah, can defend. True, false. Color white. That's right. Let's compile and see it. I guess it is. I guess we have a notify. We call this notify and we change the state. But I'm doing it wrong, man, because I need to do with the target, you know. I'm changing it myself. But we'll test first after we're gonna change it. It's not so bad. Let me create some new notify. Open defense window. Open defense window. Put this. A light blue one. And oh shit, what did I do? Okay, close defense window. This one here, darker. Close defense window. Alright, I do this. Let us put another track here. You are 3 and you are 4. Here we close defense window, and here we open defense window. It's very fast, right? I'm gonna give a good chance. Alright. So this is changing my own. I guess I can change beacon defend for beacon defended, right? So I don't need to change the target. That's a nice. Let me ask to my counselor if that's nice. And if I change the beacon defend, oh, I can't do this. Can defend. Can defend is the right. Defended. So we can defend. So I'm gonna put set can be defend, can be defense, can be defended, right? Can be defended. Can be defended. That makes a lot more logic, right? We need to deal with the right names, because the thing is gonna grow, man, and when it grow, it start to become a problem. That's why I deal with plugins. I don't want to deal with project problems anymore, man. That sucks. You lose a lot of time. Oh, I make something wrong here. I forgot something. Alright, the notify, man. I forgot. Yeah. Now it's gonna work. Oh shit. I forgot another one. It is on the character component 55, or yeah, here we can be defended, the construction. Now it goes. Now, right, now we won't have any problem. Now we are going to test. We need to see the value changing and coming back to false. It needs to be true, false, very fast while we are hitting. Where is the target is attack and can be defended. Okay, let me. You are not going to hit me anymore. Alright, I know what happened. I know what happened here. Let me see. He's not attacking because the Unreal editor is very buggy when you mess with C++. Let me close this and compile and open again with Ctrl F5. It must work, man. Alright, he's still thinking that it's open. Let me give some seconds and try again. Now it's gonna work. I told you, I know how this thing works. Compiling, man. It's always a nice time compiling. All this you are seeing here, man, it's a plugin that I am creating, alright? It's called Anim plugin. You can see it here. Let me open here for you. Any game. You can have early access to do everything we are doing here. So let's see if he's going to attack now. I told you. Alright, so let me see. The can be defended, right? We can see it right here. It's false because it starts false. So when we get to the first, alright, no. True, false, true, false, yeah, true, false, true, false. Alright, that is already working. Can be defended. Alright, man, so we need now to do, we need to let me see it. What player character, Windows is opening. Alright, this is already working. This is the probability, alright. All of this we know. But now currently get hit. Now opens window to defend. Alright, I like to do to-do lists. That helps me to conclude what I started. So widgets that appears to feedback player that he can defend in that time. Right. Alright then. Widgets that appear to feedback the player. Alright, let me see what I have. I have the player. Let me close everything. Very noisy to the eyes. I have the player character, but I don't mess putting widgets. I put a widget component that I hold inside of here all of the widgets. You can see in the main player I only put components. Here are the getters of the components and the life cycle, which is possessed by unpossessed. When you possess the player, you become the player. When the player is not possessed, the AI drives the player. I don't mess with behavior trees. I think that's very chumpy, very buggy. I don't like behavior trees. That AI thing that we can see the player moving with very strange movement modes. You know, I don't like that. I wanted to do from the start, and I like what I did because I'm messing with splines. You know, I can put splines in the world and make things. Make the guys walk on very specific ways. So I was talking about the widgets. So inside the widget component, here is where I put my player HUD. I'm thinking about putting the can defend. I'm thinking about putting the icons. I'm thinking. Let me ask to my consigliere, where do I put the defense icons that will appear when the defense window opens? Defense button in gameplay. Let me see something. You know, the HUD. I'm trying to search some interface, you know. Let me see it. I like Red Dead Redemption Combat. Dead Redemption 2. Here. You know, maybe I was thinking put an icon. Yeah, I will put an inside the HUD. I will make it inside the HUD. I will make it here on the top downside of where I'm talking, on the downwards of the widget UI. This is what I use, player HUD. It is invisible, you know. I have all of this. Actually, I have this minimap working too. That's because I don't have any mission on the right, but the minimap is already working. And I think, oh, I have a mobile phone here for mobile calls. It's already working on games, on story sequence narrative system. I'll get there. Give me ideas of defense icons to show on HUD. Where to show? Okay, I need to make the UI. Oh, wow. It's playing a copyright song that can't be good, man. Inside the player HUD. Oh no, user widget, man. Inside the player HUD. Where my player HUD class? Player HUD. Alright, it's inside of here. Player HUD. Right. I have container, where player stats, health bar, time text, defense bar. I already have a defense bar. Where's my defense bar? It's here. I will put it, for now I'm put it here in the corner. And this defense bar, I guess it started to update defense. I guess I make it invisible for the first time. Let me take this way. I don't call this anytime. No, I'm not calling this. Enable visibility. Show. Let me call this on the native construct and see player stats. What I'm going to show: the health bar, the defense bar, health bar and defense bar. That's good. Current ammo, text, ammunition. I will show this bit after, right? Later we'll deal with that because I don't have weapons in the plugin yet. Man, I have so many frameworks of Unreal, and this is the first time that I made a plugin. I should have done this before, a long time ago. It's so much easier to deal. Alright, I can see it now, the defense right here. And let me put the health bar. Where's my health bar? It's inside a vertical box. So I guess my defense bar. I don't need to. You don't need to be inside it, right? It's not obligated. I can drag her right here. Make the anchors here. Alright. My health. But I think it doesn't updates my health, right? I guess it doesn't update my health. Let me see it. Let's put the NPC to the combat state again. Oops. See here, current state combat. Come on, man. Let me see if the health. Alright, it's not updating it. That is not updating it, but we can set that. I have some update health, maybe. Yeah, I have update health. New health. I can call this. So I need to call this. Here. Update health. I guess I'm gonna update health in the time that I get hit and by context it is inside the combat. Apply hit is the function set health. Yeah, here I need to update that combat. So let me take the set health. I have a character get widget component update health bar. Do I have this? I don't have the U character widget component, so I'm gonna include this. Like this folder I saved as widget. Where are you? Yeah. Where's my apply hit function? Apply hit. What I have with health? Oh, that's inside of it. I think it's not on public. Oh no, it is on public. Update health. So let's update health. Oh man, no. I need to take the player. But I guess I don't. I can't. I need to cast it because it is a user widget, but I need to cast it. So you player HUD widget cast this, and I'm going to take this and I don't have defined. I need to include. I put it inside of here, player HUD. That's my player HUD. So where is it? Apply hit. Okay, we're here. Player HUD division is not defined. My player HUD widget. Oh, because it's not the name. It's a player HUD. It's wrong. It's a name. Player HUD. Yeah. So you player HUD, and I cast that player HUD widget class. So if we have it, if player HUD, we're gonna update health bar. Again, man, update health. Alright, because it's not health bar, it's health. Alright, get max health. I don't have this. What is getting here? Too many arguments. Alright. Where is my health? Here. Right. Let's test it. Let's see if this is working, if I did something wrong. Holy shit. It went well, but something. What's the problem? I make something wrong with the cast. Let me. I talk a lot with AI, you know, to solve my problems. I learn a lot with this. Yeah, it's not a widget, it's a subclass. I don't think it's gonna work. Let me test it. Alright, it's not working. That's alright. I need to do this. I think it's this. Alright. He's telling me the wrong thing because I didn't show it. How is this? This is the structure. What I need to do here, man? Oh, I think I have the instance somewhere else. Let me see. Yeah, here. I dig some shit. Alright, I need to make it work only here. What the fuck is here? Apply it. Let me see if I have another one. I have another functions that already take the HUD. I'm getting some. Oh no. Alright, so if I take this HUD here, yeah, I think now that's right. If I have the widget component and I have the player HUD widget, and I will cast it to the player HUD, and we'll get the widget component, the player HUD, and if you have that, we'll update. Alright. Let's compile and see if this is not screaming of errorness. Come on. It is not working. Let me see it. I'm gonna take all these variables here. Yes, 2. Also this one. What is wrong here? Make a static variable. That's not good. Let me change it. That's good, maybe. Alright, I was using a static shit here. I don't remember why. Maybe I was just testing it. Let's see it. In here I need to normalize it. Let's see why. I have a player HUD here. No, I'm gonna put this. I don't have a getter. Let me use the max health. No, I need to have max health, man. Well, I have it here. Take the combat component, man. Here. I guess that's static. Let me see if this one. Come on, man. All right. Yeah, my health bar is already working. That's nice. Yeah, hit me, man. Oh, he can hit me. He's already dead. But that's it. I like to see my health bar updating right there. That's nice. With that feeling, with that thought, in that same way we are going to put here icons that will appear when it's time to defend, you know? Yeah. I'm gonna stop by here. I'm gonna get back after today. I'm gonna need to take a break. If somebody's watching this, thanks for watching. I'll be back soon, I promise, to keep working with this, because man, I work with this every day. I can't stop doing this. Be right back.